Hello and welcome to today's video where we will be discussing the fascinating history of credit cards. Credit cards have become a ubiquitous part of modern life, and it is hard to imagine a time when they didn't exist. However, credit cards have a relatively short history, and in this video, we will explore their origins and how they have evolved over time. The concept of credit has been around for thousands of years, but the idea of using a piece of plastic to make purchases is relatively new. The first credit card was born out of a need to simplify the payment process for consumers and businesses. In the early 20th century, people primarily paid for goods and services using cash or checks. However, checks were not always reliable, as they could bounce if there were insufficient funds in the account. To address this issue, businesses began using charge plates in the 1920s. These were small metal plates with the customer's name and account number engraved on them. The plates were used to keep track of purchases, and the customer would receive a bill at the end of the month, which they would then have to pay. In 1950, the first modern credit card was introduced by Diners Club. The card was initially designed for use in restaurants, and it allowed customers to charge their meals to their accounts. The card was not widely accepted at first, but it paved the way for other credit cards to come. In 1958, American Express introduced its own credit card, which was aimed at business travelers. The card quickly gained popularity, and by the end of the 1960s, it had become the most widely accepted credit card in the world. In 1966, the Bank of America launched the first Visa card. The Visa card was unique in that it was not tied to a specific business, which meant that it could be used by a wide variety of merchants. The card quickly became popular, and it is now one of the most widely accepted credit cards in the world. In recent years, credit cards have continued to evolve. One of the most significant changes has been the introduction of chip cards, which use an embedded microchip to store and transmit data. Chip cards are more secure than traditional magnetic stripe cards and are now widely used around the world. Mobile payment apps, such as Apple Pay and Google Wallet, have also become increasingly popular in recent years. These apps allow users to make purchases using their smartphone, which is linked to their credit card or bank account. In conclusion, credit card has come a long way since their inception. From the charge plate to the chip card, credit cards have evolved to become a convenient and secure way to make purchases. While they can be dangerous if not used responsibly, credit cards have changed the way we shop and have made our lives easier in many ways. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the coming videos.